Same as pgadmin for MySQL, we have a lot of this one, right? Graphical tools. One of the tool is MySQL Workbench. Straightforward, you can log in it. See, go to the Google MySQL Workbench. Workbench download, just like a pgadmin. Click here, MySQL, download MySQL Workbench. Official one, luckily MySQL official one. So we need for Windows, right? I can click here, download, directly download. It's a .exe file. So once you download it, just click it, open. It will ask for you next, something like that. Okay, only next only. Then click finish option. MySQL Workbench. Okay, once installation done, you do one thing. Go to the screen. See here. 1 minute. MySQL Workbench. If not there, you do one thing. Go to start button. MySQL Workbench, right? Just to open it. See, this is the page actually. Okay, you can go to the documentation, you can go to the blogs related to that one actually, Workbench. You do one thing first, go to the databases, connect to database. So which server you want to connect, that is the main thing. I'll do one thing. So stored connection, I don't have any stored connection. I have not saved anything. So we'll do one thing now. Host name. Go to our putty. Where it is. Yeah, I think putty not there. Let me open the putty. Wait, what service is running? Yeah, I'll go with this one. I'm starting our MySQL server.
Ram, today is going to cover this replication.
Yeah.
Okay. So for this, how we need to get the servers? Like last time we shared.
For Postgres you have, right?
No, that is not working. That's why I'm asking to you.
Why not working? Already we done, right?
For Postgres is working. For MySQL.
MySQL also definitely will work. Postgres working means MySQL definitely will work.
Okay. So there is any other way to be installing this also, like VMware? Sorry, for this.
VMware you can create the machines.
No, one minute. You're using right now, that virtual Oracle VM VirtualBox, right? So in that, if you want to be configured, so how?
You can download the CentOS files. Ready-made files are there. MySQL, okay. So already MySQL is there. Sorry, I have to check the status, right? Service status. One more option is there. I will check actually how to do that. Yes-ef grep. Postgres, sorry, MySQL. Let me go with MySQL. MySQL service is up and running. Yes-MySQL. Let me log in MySQL. MySQL -u uroot -p. Okay. Use MySQL. Check the users. What are the users are there? User comma host from MySQL.user. I have users only. See, MySQL information schema. Something I have, right? Exit host name -i. 201, right? Server name 201. Go to the Workbench. Sorry, where is my Workbench? Yeah, this is the Workbench. I will give my server IP. Control V 201 port 3306 root. I have my password. Will this connection will work or it will fail? Sorry.
If the services are up, then the user is valid, it will be connected.
I think
it's MySQL, right? Schema, it will not allow connection, right? It will not allow. Even the service up and running, why? Your connection attempt failed for user root to the MySQL. Why?
Because its root is local to the
Yes, user only allowed for local, not root user allowing only local, not the remote connections, right? So what I can do, I will do one thing. I will log into the server, use MySQL. Let me create the user, create user, root, sorry, not root, Raj, @ this time I will give percentile, okay? With password I will give it, oh, sorry, not password, identified by, right? Identified by #123. Okay, I done it. Let me grant the privileges. Grant all privileges. Grant all privileges. Star. All databases. I'm giving all permission to Raj user. So like this. Spelling error. Grant privileges maybe. Grant all privileges. On star. No.
It's
Spelling error.
spelling is wrong.
Privileges. Yeah. So to reflect this, I need to give plus privileges, right? Or else it will not work. Privileges, okay, LEGS privileges, okay, done. Now you do one thing with this Raja user, we will try. Let me close it. Where is my workbench? Here is my workbench. Go to database, connect to the database. So I know that my server IP, I will take it from here. Exit hostname -i. 201, right? 201. 3306 root MySQL. Okay. Password it is asking, right? Raja user I have given. I will give the original password. That one, okay. So 1 minute. Which you sorry. I have given root user, right?
You have to use Raj, right?
No, I have not given Raj actually. RAG. Yeah. Database, connect to the database. This one, my standard IP, okay, Raj user, right? Raj user, MySQL database. Click OK. Let me give the password. 1 minute. Let me check the password. #123. Okay. #123. Okay. So it's connected, right? Once it's connected, actually, you can do one thing. Once connected, here see. So total, check the databases here. So databases. Log into the server. Use MySQL. So databases. So databases RAM. See outside one RAM, right? Only RAM database. Remaining information schema, MySQL performance schema by default. Okay, these are default one. Sys also default only, but still it is appearing actually sys. Let me click on the Raj. If I click on the Raj, tables are there, right? Department employee HR is there. Views it will be there. Any views are there. Whatever it is, it will display everything. So you do one thing. Go to one database. List of columns, indexes, foreign keys, triggers. Everything will be there. Right click on the table. You can select the number of rows, okay? Or else you can do the this wise actually. Select statement, insert statement like that. Statement, whatever statement you need for the table, you can print it. Or else you can type with the query editor also there. Table data export to data import. Backup is there, right? Export import wizard is there. Create table statement. One more table I can create. Create table like sample. I can take the department table and I can create alter table, table maintenance, drop table, truncate table. Table maintenance, you check it actually. If you see this one. So 1 minute, yeah. This one actually, table details, see. Data character set to table count to size also displayed. Okay. Check the tables. All the tables are there actually one by one. If you want to analyze the table, so see here. That table now, for example, let me click on department table. One table. Now it is option appearing, right? Analyze table. You can run the analyze. See, RAM.department analyze. Okay. like that. For example, let me scroll down. Actually, if you want to check the table, so quick check is there, right? I told already. Quick one also better. Sometimes for upgrade, this table is correct or not. This table has any conflict or not, we can check it. For upgrade, you can select it. Just a minute. Okay, sorry, stop the video. Akbar, Channa, stop the video. Okay. Yeah. So see this one. I can do the check table as well. Okay, like this. And one more thing is there, actually checksum. Table checksum also you can check it. That is also possible. These are the 3 maintenance operations we can perform from this one actually. What is that? MySQL Workbench. You can check the number of columns, number of indexes, triggers, views, stored procedures, functions, any grants on the table. Okay, see each and every user displayed actually. RAS user, root user, grants, it will display the grants as well. Any events happened, that events also will be displayed. Event means, for example, alter kind of activity, what time executed, this kind of information will be displayed here. Okay, and one more thing, up to now you have done analyze table, check some table, right? That message and duration, how much time it has taken, that information you can get it. What time it's triggered, that information also you can get it from the Workbench, right? Perfect. And one more thing, see here, all the tables are there. Let me click on the database. Up this one, right click. Okay, if you do the right click, actually data import you can do it. And one more database you can create schema means in MySQL it's a database, right? Schema and this one both are same only. Okay, MySQL schema database both are same only. And one more thing, once you connected, if you want to check any status, see this one, let me done. No, this is wrong, right? Server, yeah, server status. See, this is very nice. So you can get more details actually. See, your MariaDB socket port, for port socket will create, right? 3306 socket will created. Your MySQL version, Linux version. Okay, everything it will display actually. Little bit scroll down. I need to little bit bring down this one, then I can see that one actually. Okay, right now this one actually something like SSL availability, we don't have anything, automatically it's coming, right? So remaining thing, no plugins, no replication plugin, semi-sync replication plugin, whatever the things enabled, audit log also not enabled, whatever the things enabled, it will display. Little bit scroll down, complete configuration here it will be there. Your software location USR, right? USR, your data directory. Okay, but actually OS level disk space it is unable to retrieve. So your plugin location, your temp directory, your error log, general log and query log off. Actually the server is not a replica in replication setup. I don't have any replication setup, right? That's the reason it is showing as a standalone server. Okay, perfect. These are the details, you can find it. In addition to this, you can come this side. Little keep in mute, please. Sometimes sound coming means evening time, right? Little bit problem. See, everyone keep in mute if required. Then you can ping in the chat. Yeah. So come to this side. Wait a minute. Let me close this one. I want to see this one. This is very nice for monitoring part. Let me try to find
Ram,
it.
can you go back to the previous one one more time?
Wait. I'll open it. That's what I'm looking. This one, right side one, not closing. I want to show that full one. I'm trying, just a minute. Yeah, now little bit okay it will be. Go to the server status, right? If you see this one, hey, why this one? Wait.
The right side is corner settings there, right?
No, it's not coming. This one I tried. This is not going.
Like arrow mark will be there, right side corner in the top.
Where? Here.
Yeah, in that side.
This one I tried already. This one not working.
No, not that. That side. If you minimize the screen, you can maybe be able to view that.
No, this is already there. Which one you're saying? Anyway, this one I should drag actually. This is I'm not able to drag. Anyway, we'll see. First thing, server status running, right? Here CPU load, right now nothing is there, empty server. So just connections, 5 connections is there. Traffic 5.2 KB per second, very low actually, okay? This one select per second, any selects if you're running per second, how many selects? InnoDB buffer usage right now 17.4 is the InnoDB buffer one. Reads per second or writes per second also they given. I think so some more options are there, but this nonsense is not coming this one. Okay, anyway. So let me go to the server one, client connections. If anyone connected, right? See, normally process list is there. So process list. How many connections connected, which user connected, from where is connected, that kind of details you can get it. Okay. See, we are running this query right now. Select process list. This one. We are running with a RAS user actually. Okay. So this one also you can do that. And one more thing, see, in a certification kind of thing, we will get this kind of questions only. Can I kill any session? Yes, you can kill the session actually. You click it here, kill query is there, kill connection is there, okay? And click the show details, that connection details. Complete. What is the thread number? What process ID? Okay. Which user? That all details you can get it from here actually. Okay. So any logs are there, it will display here. If any logs are there, any attributes linked to that session, it will display actually. Okay. That kind of details you can see that. And one more thing, go to this one. What is that? Next, user and privileges. If any users and privileges is there, let me go to the RAS user. RAS user actually I created this is username, this is the password. See, password by default I used actually catching SH2, right? Default. This one, see, connectivity, HBA entry. This one, your password. I can make the password expire here. Account limits, any limits are there. I have not given any max connection queries. See, for example, user Srikanth is there. He can connect to only 10 connections. Like that, I have not given. He can run number of updates. He can use max connections. He can use parallel connections. That one, nothing limitation. Okay. Default 0 means unlimited. Administrative role actually. See, any admin privileges is there. I have given all privileges, right? For RAS user, grant all privileges on star I given. Schema level privilege. Normally, schema level privilege means actually what database. So what database? If any privileges are there, normally database specific you give, you can select that privileges and you can do the revoke. Okay, revoke is there. Complete delete the entry also there actually. Okay. For example, see, all are normal users, right? See, anyway, root user default it will get all admin privileges. But if you go to the Raj one, no DBA privilege. Okay, no DBA privilege, no security. Even though I have given all privileges, still it will not come. Okay, like that, privileges will be there. Your wish. Keep it or remove it. Up to you based on your requirement. That is the admin privileges. Data export is there. Data import is there. This one, all parameters. All parameters and its values. See, if you see that, for example, bin log parameter is there. Whether bin log is on or not, normally, yeah. This one, bin log one actually. Bin log one, count of bin log. This one, statements catching, number of statements that used the temporary binary log statement, each and every parameter actually. Not only that one. For example, little bit scroll down. InnoDB stats is there. InnoDB statistics. Okay. InnoDB up to now, how much data, how much size of the data it's read actually. And these one, total number of data it's read operations, write operations. Like that actually, each and everything you can get it. If you have one parameter, regarding that parameter, lot of details you can find it actually. Okay. This one actually, you can directly shut down the services as well. Okay. You can check the server logs, any optional files, dashboard. Go to the dashboard. This is the one. Earlier we tried to check it, right? But we are unable to find it. But now you can see network status. Network receiving 8 bytes per second. Very low. My system, right? Cache. Table cache is there. Open cache is there. It can use that one. And one more thing, see. Regarding requests, pages actually. Disk reads, disk writes. OS level thing also it is displaying. Redo logs details also there. How much redo log size is writing now. Okay. How many SQL statements executed? Network traffic, bytes per second, KB, 5 KB, very low, 5 KB means. Normally in real time either MBPS or GBPS. Some environments, GBPS actually, okay. So here max connection limit 151, right? Right now, how many connections connected? Just 5 connections connected. How many select per second? How many inserts? How many deletes? How many alters? How many drops? Everything is there, right? These kind of graphical details you can able to check from the dashboard. Come here. Any performance reported? Performance reports, let me check. Total memory. For example, if you want to see total memory, that is the reason we are saying see. That is the reason we are saying actually Workbench. Lot of people expecting this kind of tool for PostgreSQL, but bad thing we don't have. You can check total memory and total memory by event. Each event, how much it is consuming, which user consuming more memory. Okay, that one. At the same time, which host consuming more memory. Every detail. See, cast SQL, schema statistics, wait event times, InnoDB statistics. Okay, lot of things are there actually. I will try to cover in performance tuning some more, each and everything, not each and everything, most of the things, which area we can tune it, that kind of things we will check in tuning class actually. Okay, next one actually access settings, resetting the password. Okay, reset saved passwords. This one also you can do that. Tools, normally your configuration, backup connections, restore connections, utilities, these are all no need actually, scripting part and all different genre completely. Okay, so theory part, if anyone wants to get more knowledge on the workbench, lot of details are there. It's not even possible to cover, but whenever you have a time, directly click it, it will directly go to the documentation part directly. Okay, and one more thing, see this one, yeah, not this one, let me go to the query part. We'll do one thing, how to run the queries actually. I need a query panel, right? Let me go to the query panel to run the queries. Wait, let me close this one first. Then I have to select my schema, right? Then only I can do anything, something. Here is my query writer actually. Okay, query one. For example, select star from. Anyway, we have created employee table, right? Let me check actually, save current statement. This one, reform. This one will display. Where is the execute query? Execute one. Execute the explain plan command. This one. Execute the statements under the keyboard cursor. Okay. Execute the selected script. Okay. We'll do one thing. Let me copy this one. Then let me run this one. Wait. Just give me some space. Okay. ROM is there. Come here. Tables. Some department table, employee table, whatever it is. It's there actually. I'll do one thing. Just a minute. Send to SQL query editor. Okay. Select statement. Select all statement. Okay. This is the query. Let me run the query. See this one. Your query statement came, right? For example, this one actually, all your data fetched actually. For example, right click, employee table, copy to send to SQL query. I need insert statement. So you can pass the values. Okay, like that actually. So SQL query is there. And one more thing, we'll do one thing. Let me go to the select query only. This time I'll go to the select query. I need for explain plan. Okay, that's what. Just a minute. Let me clean everything. This one, right click. Okay, copy SQL editor to. Okay, select all statement. Okay, this one, let me copy it. Let me go to the explain plan. Not this one explain plan. Yeah, execute SQL plan actually. Okay, query block to how many rows are there. Okay, full table scanner, index scanner, that one. See right side, full table scan happening. These kind of things actually. You'll see this later. Later means I'm not skipping. Okay, I know when to cover. Okay, I don't want to unnecessarily mess up. So like this, you have actually shortcuts also. You have directly. See this one, for example, not this one. Create a new schema, new database actually. Create a new table. Which schema you connected, right? That one. This one, create a new view. This one, stored procedure. This one directly. For example, let me click create new table. If I click this one, see table name you can give. This one, each column you select actually column data type. If you need any constraints, everything you can select it actually. That kind of beautiful things are there in this one actually. So here actually, if you want to run any SQL script, right? Any select statement, or whatever it is, some script you have in your notepad, directly you can copy and paste it. Okay, these are the ways, these are the details we can get it from Workbench. Keep it aside. Again, I'll come to here. I have some work actually with this Workbench, so that's the reason I covered this Workbench. Now I'm jumping into the replication class. So first, replication, actually why we will do replication normally? To keep both the servers in sync. Replication means, actually what is the main intention of replication? MySQL replication is a process that enables data from one MySQL database server to be copied automatically to one or more MySQL. See, not only one or more MySQL database servers. Normally some people will call it as slaves, some people will call it as replicas, some people will call it as a standbys, right? Standby, not standalone. It is usually used to spread read access on multiple servers for scalability. See, already I have one master server. Why I need another server actually? Especially either one read, one standby, or multiple standby, especially for reducing the load on the master, right? How we will reduce it? All the select queries I will divert into the standby servers, okay? So that workload on the master will be little bit reduced compared to the earlier approach. Okay, that is the main reason we will build the replication. That is one thing. Second thing, replication enable. Actually, this one is what is replication. Let me add the point. While reading for you, it will be good actually. What is replication? Next point, actually, advantages of replication. Advantages of replication. Okay, see, normally for read access, right? To giving read access on the standby server to multiple users, and we are giving the flexibility to the users to run the select queries. Next point, replication enables data from one MySQL database server to 1 minute. That one I added already. Yeah. Replication, for your information, by default asynchronous only. No synchronous anywhere, either PostgreSQL or MySQL. By default asynchronous replication only. Asynchronous replication means whatever the transaction you are doing in the master, whether it is reaching to the standby or not, whether it is committed in the standby or not, it will not even bother. See this one, for example. Sorry, one master, one standby, right? Small difference between synchronous and asynchronous, but huge impact. Small difference, huge impact. This is the master, this is the standby, right? Standby. For example, if I performed one transaction means insert, delete, update kind of thing. Insert statement. So first, immediately auto commit, right? Auto commit. It will write to the disk actually. Whether first, then that respective transaction will be automatically copied to the standby server. So standby server will send acknowledgement. First thing, it will send it actually. It will send the respective transaction log. Once it received, it will send the acknowledgement. Either successful or failure, it will send it sometimes due to network, or else sometimes due to heavy traffic on the master and standby servers. So exchanging information or exchanging data becoming bit delay. Okay, by that time delay will be this one, delay will come, right? Acknowledgement delay will be bit late. So here in asynchronous replication, async replication, standby will not bother, sorry, master will not bother about standby acknowledgement, right? Standby acknowledgement, whether successful or failure, or it will not bother. Whatever the data I got it, I will commit it automatically. So if you go with a synchronous replication complete different. See, sync replication will be mandatory. What is that? Mandatory acknowledgement. That must be successful acknowledgement. If failure acknowledgement, respective transaction will be in hunger state. Okay. By God's grace, post MySQL, we don't have actually that synchronous. We have only asynchronous. At the same time, we will call it as a semi-synchronous as well. There is no synchronous replication in MySQL. Okay. Only asynchronous replication we have. Now we'll do one thing actually. See, semi-synchronous replication is supported in addition to the built-in asynchronous replication. Default you have asynchronous, but semi-synchronous also possible in one way actually. We will cover that during master. MySQL we have one good thing, master. Both the servers you can use it like for write operations, but whereas PostgreSQL only you can use for read operations, right? One is for read, one is for write. But MySQL I can able to do master. Both the servers at a time, it will allow the write operations. Okay, by that time we'll see that. With semi-synchronous replication, a commit performed on the source blocks before returning to the session that performed to the transaction until C. First thing, at least actually acknowledgement required. See, acknowledgement also two ways of acknowledgement is there. For example, if I'm running one transaction, it will copy to the standby. First, it will go to the network layer. Connection should be successful. Second thing, OS level, it will write it. Third thing, it will write into the disk. Fourth thing, it will send reply to the master server. This one we will call it as a communication. Okay, communication between master and standby. Normally, synchronous means, see, sync means data should copy and flush to the disk. Flush to disk in standby. Okay, standby, send successful acknowledgement. That is sync. Semi-sync not like that. Semi-sync, if my transaction reaches to the replica, if replica sends acknowledgement, that is enough for that. Whether it is successful or failure or unnecessary. If it sends, I got the transaction. That receiver acknowledgement comes, enough actually. MySQL 8.0 supports delayed replication. Actually, see, my master is there. Okay, my standby is there. So whatever the transaction performing, immediately it's copying to the standby. That is by default it will happen. But some people, what they want to do, always they want to keep their standby behind the master, maybe 10 minutes or 15 minutes or wantedly. They want to maintain the lag between master server and standby server. Okay, that is also possible in MySQL. PostgreSQL also we have that option. MySQL also we have that option. You can maintain wantedly lag between the master and standby, how many seconds or minutes you want, that one you can make it. Okay, and one more thing, each and every server, whether it is a source server or replication server, you need to mention server ID, like our Aadhaar ID is there, right? Aadhaar card number. One Aadhaar card number for one guy only. In your cluster, if 3 nodes are there, each server has its own server ID. For example, me and Satish and Rajani, we 3 are in the replication, 1 master, 2 standbys. For example, each one should have their own server ID. Rambabu 1, Satish 2, Rajani 3. Rambabu 1, Satish 1 will not accept actually. Replication will not work. So that is the reason source and each replica must be configured with a unique ID. Okay, using the server ID system variable. In addition, each replica must be configured with the information about the source host name. While building the replica, right, we will mention the master details, or else how you will connect it. If Rambabu is a master, Satish is a replica, how Satish will come to know Rambabu is master? So in the Satish server, I need to mention Rambabu IP address, and to connect Rambabu, I need one username. That user should have some privileges as well actually. Okay, and one more thing, these details actually, whatever the details I told right here, that host name and IP address details, you can control with the 2 statements. That statements is change replication source to the statement. See, earlier one command is there for your information, change replication source to, this is from 8.0.23. In 8.0.23, this command change replication source, but earlier until 8.023, the command is change master to. Okay, small difference. Change master to change replication source. Both are same only. Master replication source. Replication source also master only, right? Now latest version this one change replication source. Old one change master statement actually. Okay. And one more thing, there are two core types of replication format. One is statement based replication, which replicates entire SQL statements actually. Okay, entire SQL statement means, for example, insert, delete, update is there, right? So that statement, single statement only. Statement wise actually. 1 minute. How can I say? Yeah. For example, see, update. This one already we discussed earlier. Bin log one. Update employee, set number equal to 10, where number equal to 1 actually. So for example, number equal to 1, 100 records are there. 100 rows will be updated, right? Even though 100 rows updated, it will just send the one transaction, this transaction. This is a statement, right? But next one is there actually. See here, update, same statement, 100 rows. It will write 100 rows actually, row based replication. PIT are very good actually, very easily. Up to what level I can do, I can able to do the point in time recovery. Bad thing is log file size will grow like anything, right? With the row based replication. Here update employee set number equal to 10, where number equal to 1. Each and every row, if 100 records updated, 100 times it will print the output actually, 100 rows. So default, up to you, statement or row based you can use it. Both we have mixed one also, right? Mixed one means actually default statement based only. Replicas do not see. Replica servers normally do not need to be connected permanently to respective updates from a receive updates from source. See, it's no need actually. See, keep on, I will connect means it will not do like that. Normally, whenever someone is doing operation, transaction, not operation, any insert, update, delete, right? Whenever operation performing, by that time only I will connect. Remaining time I will be in a sleep state. Okay, sleep mode. Why unnecessarily wasting resources, right? If no work, I will be in sleep mode and I will be in a waiting state. If any transaction completing, I will take it like that. I will be in a sleep mode. Okay, so that what I'm saying here. No need to connect permanently to receive the updates. Okay, depending on the configuration, you can replicate all databases. The good thing in MySQL, not by default whole server. Okay, whole server, whatever the databases, whatever the tables, whatever it is, default it will replicate all the databases. But if you want, you can replicate only selected database, selected tables. At the same time, you can use wildcard symbols as well. Wildcard symbols means table name like employee. Yeah, starting with employee, all the tables, employee 1, employee 2, employee 3, like that. If I give employee percentage wildcard symbol, it will take actually all the tables which are starting with the employee like that actually. Wildcard symbol for tables is there. Wildcard symbol for databases also there. Okay, up to you. What is your requirement? You can do like that. Advantages of replication in MySQL. See, especially scaling out applications. We know that, right? If I have a multiple replicas, I can run the more select queries on the standbys. Data security. Because the replica can pass actually the replication process, it is possible to run a backup. See, normally instead of running backup on top of master, running on the replica. Running on the replica is good, right? Most of the people nowadays running backup on replica only. No one directly touching on the master. It's impact, unnecessary impact while taking backup. Okay, so replica, even it is applying logs also, no impact for us. Select statements only, right? So that's what data security. I can take the backup from replica server and the analytics purpose actually. Without impacting the master server, you can perform any select operation. Okay, we can do the analytics as well. And long distance data distribution. You can use a replication to create a local copy of data for remote site. See, somewhere your master server is there. Every time for reporting purpose, I need to log into that master server from remote server from master to my remote server, my local server, to bring the data, it will take some time, right? Instead of that one, in my data center, maybe one master is in Mumbai, I will make standby in a Hyderabad data center. If I have data center, standby, I will keep it in a Hyderabad actually, like that. It's a multi-AZ, 2 different zones actually, okay? And one more thing, these are the advantages. In MySQL, actually, we have 2 kinds of things, 2 kinds of applications. One is binary log. Everywhere using binary log only, nowhere GTIDs. It's dominating, binary log is dominating. So normally binary logs, whatever the transactions you are doing, right, it will be recorded in the binary log. That binary log will be replicated to the standby server. That is binary log based replication. Second one, GTID, global transaction ID, each and every transaction. Whatever the transaction you are doing, right, each and every transaction, one identifier is there, GTID. For each transaction, one number will be there. In master replication, I will enable that one. So each and every transaction, one counter will be there, like a unique identification number. Okay. So first, what I will do, I will go with a source based, binary log based replication setup. So for that one, first, minimum how many servers you need actually? Minimum prerequisite is, you can see. Prerequisite is minimum 2 servers, everywhere common actually. Minimum 2 servers. Make sure same operating system version, OS version. If different OS versions, later problem. One server requires patching, another server don't need. These kind of conflicts don't waste of time actually. So that's what, go with a 2 servers, same operating system. Next one actually, same in both the servers, same database version. Even though MySQL supporting cross version replication. The good thing, MySQL supporting cross version replication. Okay, the good thing is you can build the replication by taking the logical backup. MySQL dump is there, right? By taking MySQL dump, it's a logical backup. With the logical backup, you can able to build the replication. That is the reason it is supporting cross version as well. 5.7 with 8 series, I can do that replica. Okay, 5.6 with 5.7, I can do that. But PostgreSQL not possible. Okay. Next one, very important thing, 3306 port should be enabled between both the servers. Okay, both the servers. It will communicate with the 3306 port only, right? That's what. Next, binary logging. For your information, binary logging on the source, actually, you must need to ensure that binary logging is enabled. Why I am explicitly saying until 5 series, default binary logging disabled, right? Binary logging is disabled. So if there is no binary logs, how it will replicate to the standby server? It is not possible, right? So that is the reason, if you are using 5 series, first you need to enable the binary log in the both the servers. Let me do one thing. First, I will take 2 servers. Okay. Just a minute. Let me take the 2 servers. So right now we have 2 servers, right? That is one server, this is one server. First, what you will make sure, OS version. Even though here in my case, if both are not same OS also, for me no problem. This is for one attempt, right? Just one time activity. But real time not like that. Your production system will be stable. If any maintenance activities, that maintenance activity should be on both the servers, not single server. See here, 7.9, right? This is also 7.9. This is the first one. Second thing, enable port 3306. I will do one thing. I will stop the firewall. Systemctl stop firewall D. In real time, don't ask a network team to stop the firewall. They will kick you. So only you ask them enable 3306 port between both the servers. Incoming traffic, outgoing traffic, both. Okay, 3306 port. In your company, if your MySQL port is different, you don't want to use the 3306 port, up to you. Okay, whatever the port you are using for database connectivity, use that port only.
For this replication servers, we must need to have the same port between two
Right.
servers,
Both the sides.
both the side.
Always right. If you
Okay.
don't have master and slave, both should be identical. If not identical, due to some reason, if master went down, you will promote the standby as a standalone. By that time, everything, forget about application team. First for you as a DBA, for you also confusion. So always both the servers will be identical. Don't use master one port, standby one port. Again,
Okay.
application team also need to change the port and a lot of problem. Okay.
But it's possible, right?
It's possible, up to you. That's what I'm saying, right? It's possible. It's possible, but not recommended. Your wish, what port you will use it. Just go to etc my.cnf, right? Keep the port, whatever the port you want. System stop, firewall D. Just stop it, okay? Disable. I don't want to bring it up again. Now, make sure database version. Both the sides, I will go with the same database version. Let me check. QA graph, MySQL, which version? 8.028, right? Let me come here. RPM-QA graph, MySQL, which version it is? Yeah, both the sites I have 8.028 actually. Check whether it is running or not. PS-EF graph, Postgres, oh sorry, graph MySQL, right? MySQL, okay, it's running. Come to this side. PS-EF graph MySQL, check. It's not running anyway. I will start the services. Systemctl start. No, not systemctl. First time service MySQL D start. Just start the services. Both don't have any relation right now. That guy 201 is different. This guy 202 is different. Both are two different servers. Okay. Let it run. Okay. PS-EF graph MySQL. Let me check that root password. Var log, right? Var log MySQL. MySQL d.log. Where is the root password? Here is the root password. Firstly installed this one actually. Unnecessary time waste, right? So that's what I installed already. Secure installation. Just give the password. New password. NAGRAJU /123 /123. Okay. Yes, I want to keep it. Done. MySQL-u root-p. Okay, I can able to connect, check databases. So this one only default 4 databases. Come this side, MySQL. Let me log in. So databases, but this side extra database something ROM is there, right? ROM is there. At the same time, check the users. Select user comma host from MySQL.user, right? MySQL.user, whatever it is. I have extra RAS user as well. But if you come this side, there will be no RAS user. So both are two different actually. Don't have any relation. First, both servers are there. You have decided to build the replication between that server to this server. Now, first thing I told already, whichever the servers you are planning to keep it in replica, first binary login should be enabled. Check how to check it actually. So variables like log underscore bin, log underscore bin. It's on, right? Check so binary logs. So binary logs are there already. Okay, binary logs are there. This one first actually. So this one after this first, make sure binary logging enabled. Okay, it's enabled. This one actually. Okay, after that same thing, you check in the replica server as well. Replica server no need. Why? You are copying from this side, right? You are copying from this side to source to target, but don't know, right? When we will make this as a master, I don't know. That's the reason. Safe side, as I told earlier, identical. Both should be identical. See, it's on, bin on. 8 onwards default on actually. You don't need to worry. Whoever using 5 only, they need to enable. That's it. Okay. It's running. Let it run. No problem. Both are two different. Now, get the server ID. I told already, both the servers should have a unique ID. Unique server ID. What is this unique ID? Default. Earlier 5 series, no default value for this one, server ID. You need to make it for master server ID 1, for standby up to you. Which ID you will give up to you. First, see. I will do one thing. Second step, make sure server IDs are different. Different between your wish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 20, 50, up to you. Make sure IDs are different between two servers, source and target, right? So see here, I will do this one. Server ID 1 from the master, right? What about here? Standby. Go to the standby. Run this one. Both are 1. So first wrong step, right? So you do one thing first. How to do that actually? Go to the exit, cd etc vi my.cnf, right? My.cnf server ID equal to escape shift z. I will do one thing. Escape I server ID equal to 2. Okay, that side 1, right? This side 2. Let me do one thing. This one I kept something else. So server ID 2, I kept it. Escape colon WQ. Just restart the services. MySQL stop. Before replication only, I want to make sure whether it is working as a server ID different or not. I need to make sure first. So login to the server. Use MySQL. Check the server ID. Okay, server ID is 2. Standby this one, right? Standby server ID 2. If not 2, make entry in my.cnf server underscore ID equal to 2, restart services. Okay, restart services. Perfect. Let it be. After this one, these are the two main things. One is log binary log. Second one is the server ID. Now actually what I will do, I have done this one actually. Up to you. Directly you can do set global, that one also you can do that actually. Server ID configuration. Okay. So but next restart you will lose, right? So that is the reason I kept in a conf file. Okay. Default value 1. Now both the servers we made sure, right? Already server IDs are different. Now for the greatest possible durability and consistency in replication setup using InnoDB with transactions, you should use InnoDB plus log at transaction commit equal to 1 and sync bin log in 1 in the source file actually. See, normally, especially during replication, lot of transactions will be performed to this one, right? InnoDB only. So that's the reason for consistency purpose, sync bin log to speed up the transaction processing, plus log at the transaction commit 1. These both parameters we need to keep it actually where source side. So but end of the day, both will be source for me. Later exit di etc my.cnf escape Shift Z. Escape I. First one. Second thing, what is that? Bin log, right? Sync underscore bin log equal to 1 actually. Okay. So save it, escape colon, WQ. Stop the services. Service MySQL D stop. Okay. Just stop the services. Start the services. Yeah, I'll do one thing. Safe side, that side also I'll keep it. Why? I don't know. Next time maybe I can do that, right? Next time I will promote it, maybe. So that's the reason I will keep that side as well. This one actually, sync bin log. Right now, no need. Whenever you want to promote, that time you can add it anyway. In addition to binary logging, this replication topology requires a system variable log replica uploads actually. Okay, log replica updates are log slave updates. This is already we discussed. Whatever the operations you are doing in the master, that same transaction log will be by default. It will not copy to the standby. But some people they need same transaction should be performed on the replica in that time. Actually, you can keep it log slave updates equal to on in the log slave updates equal to on in the there actually in the replica server. Okay, so we'll do one thing. I need actually later for failover purpose, I need this one. That is the reason what I will do. Whatever it's performing in the this one master server, same transaction should be copied to here. That is my intention. So I'm keeping that one as well. Log slave updates equal to on actually. Okay, on I'm keeping on. Escape column WQ. Okay, perfect. So let me restart the services again. Stop. So what you will do, all the things one shot you keep it, then one shot you start it actually. It will be good. Okay, instead of doing one by one, you can do in one shot actually. Later. So for replication purpose, what user you are going to use? PostgreSQL in auto.conf file, I will use a replication user, right? In the same manner here, I'll do one thing. I will log into the master server. Which server I want to make it as a master, that server I will go and I will create one user. What is that username? Create user replication. Okay, at the rate percentile or only slave IP also possible. Up to you. Identified by C. Create user, username identified by Nagaraju 123. I am creating one user. This is especially for replication purpose. I will use it. If simply creating is not enough, you need to give the grant replication feature. Grant replication on replication slave. See, replication slave 2 features on all databases to the replica user. My replication user I am giving. Okay. Next very important thing. By default, if you are going with a MySQL, catchy is there, right? SHA catchy password is there, right? That plugin not suitable for replica. So that is the reason wantedly by default, see this user created as a create user. What is that? Replication /G. If you see this one, how it's created. Default plugin is catching SH2 password, right? This is the default plugin, but it is not supporting for the replication. So first you do one thing, alter user replication, that username identified with MySQL native password plugin. I'm resetting the password. Okay, done. Plus privileges. Select user comma host from MySQL.user. Okay. So replication user percentile is there, right? If you want, so grants for, I want to see grants for which user? Replication at the rate percentile actually. Okay. Percentile. If you see, that one has replication user has replication and slave. 2 privileges are there. Okay, perfect. I have the users ready. Now, what I will do first time, we'll do one thing. Let me keep it as it is. Then you will get a little bit this one. Yeah. Create user. Then this one alter user plus privileges. Okay. So I will take like this. Plus privileges already we done. Okay. Now Once this one done, actually what you need to do before creating a data snapshot or starting a replication process on the source server, you need to take the current position, actually current position of the binary log. How we need it? So first log into the server, just like for consistency purpose, I will apply actually flush tables with the read log. I will run this one. Now I will take the master position. So master status. Okay, so master status. You take this output. You take this output. This is required for building a replication. I need this one actually. So master status is there, right? This one. So I need this position. Now you can trigger the backup. Okay, you can trigger the backup. Up to you whether you will take extra backup or MySQL dump, up to you. Let me go to the backup location, varlib backup ls-ltr, same as other databases. First to trigger the full backup, that is mandatory. Okay, full backup. How to trigger? MySQL dump -u root -p, all databases, master data mandatory. If I use master data, what will be there? It will include the log position. See, source dump.sql. Okay, let it be. It will create the this one actually dump ls-ltr. See, dump created. At the same time, you can do one thing. Dump created, you can check the dump will contain position, log position as well. Enter. See this one. It contain master actually, master log file position, and this one as well. Master log position, master log file. Both it has. Okay. So you no need to do anything. Just queue. What I will do here actually, my dump is ready. After dump, you release the lock. Already you created one lock, right? Read flush table one. Use MySQL. You do one thing. Just release the lock actually. Wait a minute. Just unlock the tables. Okay. Previous I applied read this one, right? So just unlock tables. Okay, done. Now you do one thing. Where you need this dump? Where you need this dump? This dump already is in master. I want to copy to
Standby.
Copy dump to the standby, right? Perfect. Standby.
Ram, you unlock the tables, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
See here I mentioned read lock, right? Flush tables with read lock. So after the backup, just read operations only. No impact. So just unlocked it. Even if you missed also, no problem. So here, exit, my dump file is there. I want to copy. I'll do one thing. I will copy this to temp folder. Source, first let me make the all permissions 777. CP, this dump file name to temp location. Okay. Just I don't want to see the permission issue later. So change the permission, exit. My MySQL user don't have permission. I have root user, right? With root user, I can do that. cd/temp ls-ltr. Okay. SCP, my source dump file. Which user? Root user. @ what is the IP of standby server? I want to make this server as a standby, right? Take the IP address 201 and copy into the temp folder. Okay, see. From source to I copied to target server, right? Target server temp location. This one, okay. I copied the file. Go to the target. cd temp ls-ltr. Already 777 permission is there. Anyone can access. Okay. In the target server, I have this one. But do one thing. Try to edit the file. Starting warning message is there, right? No as symbol, nothing. You can do comment it. Escape I. You can do the comment actually for that one. At the same time, I don't want this change master one as well. I will give manually. Why it need to do? Okay. I will restore the dump. Escape :WQ. su-MySQL. How to do that? Any idea? MySQL -u root -p password. You can do in two ways. Here you can give dump file, right? That source dump.sql, you can give it, or else simply log in. What happened? MySQL -u root. Okay, yeah. What is the error I have given earlier? Nagaraju #123. Okay, okay. I logged in, right? Use MySQL source. MySQL, we have this option source /tmp. What is the dump file name? Full path mandatory. This is also possible. Direct here, less than symbol, file name, greater than symbol, enter. That's also possible. Okay, up to you. So whatever the dump I have taken, right? I'm restoring here. Let it be, lot of data is there that side. Okay, we'll do one thing. Okay, I'm using this one.
So in this method, in this replication, which method you use, sir? Like SBR or something you said?
Both are same, right? Up to you. That one is actually, if more data is there, don't go with this. Okay, if more data, backup bigger. Okay, if backup is huge size, go with a backend mode. Run in a background actually. Okay, backend mode like below. Or else it will get timeout, right? Source command will get timeout. Simply you can use the like this uroot -p #123. Okay, source dump. What is the dump file name? Take this dump file name. This one already in backup and restore. We saw this approach. Restore.log, right? Like this. So ampersand, give ampersand. Run it in a backend. Don't run straight forward. No hub. No hub mode. You run it. Okay. So it will not get timeout. That's the reason. So dump restored. Now dump restored check. So databases, all the things came or not? Came, right? Especially ROM database. Use ROM. So tables. Check users as well. Select user comma host from MySQL.user. Okay. User, whatever it is. All the users also came. Perfect. Now only main thing actually. I told already. After the dump actually, see this option also there. Or else you can use source also. Both up to you. Or this one. Okay. Now after the dump restore, what we need to do? You need to change the role. Okay, role of the server. What is the command I told actually? Change master also there. Or else you can use this one. One more command is there. Let me change replication source actually. This is from 8.0.23. This is before 0.23. Both I will tell you. Now, if anyone 5.7 and all, you can use change master. But here, our one is 8.0.8, right? So I'll do one thing. Change replication source to source host. What is my master IP? Host name -i. This is my master server IP, right? 201. So that means this standby server should connect to this IP. Okay. Second one. What is the username? Which user you have created? Username is replication for replication purpose. So first source host, source user, earlier master actually. Now completely renamed it. Source password. Let me give the password. #123. Okay. Source log file. This is very important. Before backup, I have taken the log file, right, from the master. Where it is? I think somewhere it's there. Here. So before the backup, actually, I have taken the position. So master status I done, right? Where it is? Yeah, little bit down. Yeah, here. Okay. This is the one, right? Before backup. So from this backup point onwards, if any transactions happen, that one auto sync should happen. So I am starting from here 05. This is the position log file name, right? From this point, anyway, previous one backup is there, but now new records from this position onwards, it should start. What is the position? 1180. Okay, this is 1180. You keep it. So what I'm doing actually, I'm giving the connection string information to the standby server. That's it. I'm not doing anything else. Just a connection string details I'm giving actually. Okay. space issue, no problem. So I will remove all these things, previous one, okay? We will confuse it actually. Give the update the connection string details of master. Details of master, okay? Let it update. Very simple. Just take this one, change master one. So come here. So see, change replication source to source host, my master IP, my master user, password. From this file onwards, from this position onwards, data should replicate. Okay, enter. Ah, somewhere I missed it. What is that? I missed this one, right? First eraser. Okay. Yeah, semicolon. I missed it. My bad. Why I missed a semicolon?
I think you are not missed that. No?
I missed it. I started here, right? Okay, okay.
You can put it all in same.
Post name I missed it. Replication user correct only. Password correct. Okay, there only I missed it. Yeah, not here. So position no need actually. Position of file name. Okay. Let me enter that command. Enter. Okay. So from this position onwards, it's ready. It's ready actually. Okay. We give an instruction. Already previous position you have backup. From there onwards, you can give this one. Okay. You can start the replication like that. I am saying, but if I do this, check the replication status. How to check the replication status? So slave status /G, it will print the output. See, slave, it is a slave only. I converted it as a slave. Replication started or not started? See, slave IO not running. Slave IO, when it will run, it will connect to the database set and it will already starting the communication. Then only slave IO will running, slave SQL query will be running. So, but both are no. It's not replication, not running, for your information. Okay. See here. Check the replication status. Check replication status. It is inactive, right? Inactive. Perfect. Now what I need to do? Simple command, start the slave. You need to start the slave. Start slave. This is the command to start the replica. Stop slave, it will stop the replica. Okay, both are possible. I have started the slave. See here. Simple command. Yeah. Now do one thing. Once started the slave, check the status. Check replication status. Slave status /G. See here. Slave status, so slave status, right? If you see here, little bit scroll up. What is there actually? Slave IO running, yes. So IO thread actually running, input output thread actually. Okay. So my slave will connect to the master, that is input. My slave will take the output from the master, that is output. IO running actually, it's a thread. This thread running actually. Okay. Next one, if you observe, one more thing is there, SQL is running. Whatever the transactions happening, to recover that, slave query will run a SQL. So my slave server is up and running. One more thing, see here. Where is your master log position? This is your master log position, right? 11180. That is the master log position. So this one we started actually 1180 position. Log file name is this one, right? Let me take this one. I want to, very important thing is here. See, last one you see. Replication status. Okay, I will explain few things. So now, first one, I told already. It will keep on, will not connect to the master server. Okay, it is waiting. If any event happening on the master server, immediately it will connect and it will get the data, right? What is your master host? This is my master host 201. Which user? Replication user. 3306 port. Connection retry. 60 times it will retry if something went wrong with the standby server. For example, replication user password wrong. For example, master down. 60 times it will try, then only it will stop the replica. Something wrong with the master. So how many times it should try? 60 times it will try, then it will stop it actually. Okay. Your master log position. My replica started from this location. This is the position. Now relay log position. See, relay log position actually. What is this relay log position? So whatever the transactions happening in the master, right? So see here, transactions, for your information, transaction will be parallelly performed in master, right? Will be parallelly performed in master, but while replicating to standby, it will update the logs which fashion, sequential fashion, one by one. Okay, one by one. So straightforward, it cannot write into the this one actually. Log file, transaction log file, straightforward, it will not copy. So that is the reason we will call it as a relay log file. That one by one relay, like a relay. Okay, see here. So transactions will be one by one, copied to replica. Okay, replica relay log. So relay log will be available in where? Master or standby? Standby, right? That's what. Now you do one thing. Forget about these all the things. My replica is running actually. Okay. One more important thing. Array control Z, right? Control Z. Yes, something else. Okay. Now previous one. See, how can I check the delay? See here. Master server, master seconds behind master. How many seconds gap between the master and standby? Lag. Okay. This one very important. Seconds behind. Next one, see, replicate do db. Which database you want to replicate? Keep that this entry in the my.cnf. Which database you want to ignore? You can keep the entry in conf file. Which table you want to ignore? Like condition. Which table like condition? Which table you don't want? Okay. Last error number. Last error. What is the error message? Okay. And one more thing. Sometimes I will tell my standby server, hey, if one or two errors comes, you leave it. For that, skip counter 2 or 3 if I give. If any replicated error 2 or 3, automatically it will skip it. But any prod critical databases, skip counter we should not use. Okay. Even single error message also very critical for us. We will not keep that one actually. Okay. Next one. Yeah. So these are the details actually. Main details. Remaining all are internals. Okay. My replication is up and running, but how to do the functionality check? That is important thing, right? Functionality check. See, and one more thing, one more way you can validate replication working or not. Go to the master server, su-mysql, log into the MySQL server database. Okay, use MySQL. So process list, normal process will not be there, but here if you click so process list, it will display this one actually. Okay, see where it is, replication user. My replication user is there, right? It's connecting from worker node. See, not from the worker, it's connecting from worker node actually. Okay, so process list /z. Now if you see your replication user, this one, right? This is the connectivity. So source has sent all bin log to replica, waiting for updates. If anyone performing update, automatically that update will be copied to the replica. Okay, you do like this better now. Okay, this is from master side. How to do from standby side? It's very simple. So process list, check from standby as well. So process list /z. What process will run here? This side, if you see, all the threads actually waiting to connect actually. Okay, replica has read all relay logs, waiting for more updates actually. You can make sure whether replication is working or not with this command actually. Okay, just a minute, where it is, sorry. So process list, top one only I need it actually. My bad. Okay, come here, see this one actually. This is the part. So process list will display the below one /z. I don't need remaining all actually. Okay, other than this, I have some replica tables in actually performance schema. If you go to use use performance schema. There actually lot of tables are there. So tables related to replication. What are the numbers, any conflicts, what is the status, all the things are there. You can check actually that one. See, replication applier configuration, it will be from master side. Master will apply, right? Select star from replication applier configuration. Here, see this one actually /G. What is that? So details is there here, 0 details. Let me connect to the come here. Same query I will run it. Use performance schema. Okay. So this side actually completely 0 entries, but here this side is there actually. It is checking primary key. Any transaction type is there, anonymous transactions. Some details it will update. So main thing actually this one, replication connection status. Okay. This one you can check it from the standby connection. Always it will be established actually. Okay. Last error timestamp. If any error, any commit right now, nothing is performed, right? After replica created, nothing I have performed, nothing. No operation I have performed. That is the reason it is not giving anything actually. Okay. Just a minute. One more thing. See here. By default, how many times it will retry? So variables like slave transaction retry. If master is down or some network issue, by default it will try transaction. My transaction will try 10 times actually. Okay. So that's the default value. This is your replication, but we'll do functionality testing. See, functionality testing. Yes.
So if we created any table that will be reflected on.
So we'll do functionality testing. Up to now, just you are doing validation, right? So whether replication running or not, we are checking, but functionality testing not done, right? So we'll do one thing. So databases. How many databases? Only 5 databases. Let me do one thing. Create database replication test, right? Replication test 2. 2 databases created. So databases create in the master and okay. Create in master. Okay. Master. Perfect. Now go here. 2 databases should create, then only replication working, or else replication not working. Created, right? Rep test 2. Slave server. So both databases are created already. One more thing. Check this previous table actually. That one is there. See, last heartbeat timestamp just now actually. Last commit timestamp, last immediate commit timestamp, transaction start time, transaction end time, everything timestamp updated just now, right? So you can see the details actually. Okay, when was the service state on actually? When was activity performed? What thread copied? These all details you can get it from replication connection status actually. Okay, that is also one thing. And one more thing, make sure, this is the first point actually, make sure always standby server should be in which mode? In read-only mode. MySQL, one bad thing is there. Even standby server also default you can do the write operations. Okay, so that is the reason what we need to do first. Check read variable actually. Okay, need to make sure server is in read-only mode. So variables like percentile read, come here, where it is read only off. That means by default you can, what you can do, you can write the operations actually. Okay, so no unnecessary confusion, unnecessary mess up. Always standby server will be read only mode will be true. Set global read only equal to on, right? Read only equal to on. So now check set variables read only equal to read only. So no need actually, like condition no need. Okay, keep it like this, you know, right? So first, to prevent, I need to prevent actually. Okay, so to prevent that, what I'm doing, so I'm giving like this, read only equal to this is mandatory. Okay, so or else both the servers you can able to do write operations, right? Now, one more thing is there. If suppose something went wrong, okay, something went wrong, my master down, master server down, and we'll do one more thing. Yeah, just a minute. Yeah, replication working fine actually. Now, failover. We'll do one thing, failover test. If something went wrong, failover. Normally, for high availability purpose, we will use master. So that is the reason no failover required. But some companies still they are using actually master and standby. One master, one standby. Standby always will accept read only. So failover. Due to some reason, if server went down, okay, down, there is no auto failover. Auto failover mechanism in where? Mechanism in MySQL. We need to promote standby server as a which server? Standalone. Okay, remember this point. Standby server as a standalone. First, what we will do? Go to the master, stop the master server. Okay, let me stop the services. Stop the master server. Okay, first. Let me give the detailed steps or else later you will confuse actually. Okay, then go to the slave and check the slave status. Go to the slave. Okay, check slow. So slave status. So slave status /G. What happened? Error connecting to master. Correct, right? My replication gone. Last error. Let it be, no problem. My replication gone actually. See, reconnecting after a failed source event it read. If failed master node, if it is coming, then only it will be ready. Here see, slave I was running, trying to connect actually. Okay. So slave SQL ready running, but this should happen, right? Okay, anyway, whatever it is. So for me, end of the day, error coming. So this one, go to slave, run this query. So error coming. So now my final intention is I want to promote it, but safe side for future purpose, collect few details. Okay, what are that actually? First thing, whether I to promote is it is worthy or not. Seconds behind the master lag equal to null. That means this means no lag. By the time master server down, right? No lag. If some seconds are there, data loss. Next thing, show master status. Even though it is standby, it has its master log position, right? You can take this one. Show master status. Okay, perfect. So after that, now go to the promote. I need these details. This one good. This is good to promote. This one I need for separate purpose. I'll tell you. Promote the standby. Okay, standby as a standalone. Okay, very simple. First, stop slave. This is the first one. Now check source slave status. What it is happened actually? Little bit scroll up. Slave IO earlier trying to connect, but now completely stopped, right? And slave IO state completely down actually. Earlier it is looking for the previous this one. Maybe my master might come up like that. It is thinking. So first stop slave. Then I want to do the reset slave all. I want to reset. I don't want to keep any details. Reset slave. Reset slave, right? Slave all. This is the command. I reset it. Now check the slave status. What happened? There is no concept of slave status, right? Everything is gone. This one actually, okay? Now, still check the variable. That is very important. Earlier we kept it read only, right? So variables like read only, yep, read only. Wantedly made it on actually, but now it's not possible, right? Set global read only equal to off. Okay, off. Make it, check the variable. Okay, make read only off. Make read only off means allowing write operations. Ask app team to update their config with configuration with which IP? With the new standalone master, right? New standalone. Perfect. Now my standalone is ready, right? I can able to do all the write operations. Perfect. Now we'll do one thing. Normally replication will not work. So failed node is there, right? Go here, failed node is there. Let me log into the server MySQL. Service MySQL is start actually. Okay, earlier down, right? Let me start the services. SU-MySQL small try I will give. Normally it is not recommended. Add it actually. Okay, add failed master as a standby. Okay, standby. Normally recommended approach is in real time. Recommended approach, what is that? Any idea? Recommended approach, take fresh backup. Okay, take fresh backup and restore. Okay, and restore. But if you are 100% sure, 100% sure, no transactions performed on the old master, use below approach. Right now, below approach, use below approach. Right now, you see, in my server I have not performed anything, right? Just now I started the master, old master. What I will do, log into the server MySQL-uroot, use MySQL. That same change command is there, right? Previous command. See, come here. I have the previous command is there somewhere. This is our working one, right? Today one. Take this one. I'll do one thing.
Do you need to change the binary log number?
Wait. Akbar, too much hyper. So do this one. What is the master now? 202, right? Replication user already there. Source password is there. Bin log, safe set. That's what, if you remember, before promoting, I have taken this one, right? Where is that master status? This one, right? This is the latest one in the standby. So until data here it is there. What is the position? I'm saying to my system, hey, start from this one. So it will actually pick up sometimes if consistent. If inconsistent, simply go and trigger this one as what is that? Base backup. Not base backup. Your full backup. Okay. Let me give a try. It works. Okay. A semicolons, colon. Okay. Colon, everything perfect. Let me come here. It's done. So slave status. Let me check the /z. What happened here? Let me scroll up. Nothing is running, right? But my log file and position I given. Let me try to stay slave actually. Start slave. Slave started. Let me check the status. Error connecting to the master. 202. Retry timeout. Okay. Message host MariaDB1 is not allowed to connect to this MySQL server. 1 minute. This is what is that? Host name -i. 202. Okay. Host name. Worker node. Okay. That is not allowed to connect to this server. 1 minute. So status. It is a message. How host? This one only issue. This server not able to connect to that one. Host name, 1 minute. Host name MariaDB1 not allowed to connect to this MySQL server. Go here, exit, cat etc host. Let me try. etc hosts. MariaDB1 already there. And let's look up it. Not find why. MariaDB1 already there, right? MariaDB1. Host issue. Let me log the server. Okay. Error connected to the master replication. Okay, retry this one. Host MariaDB table is host MariaDB not allowed. Wait, previous whether it is trying to host or this one we'll see. Earlier one. Oh, that one taken from IP address actually. So 201 earlier 201 is perfect only. Host side only issue. Wait, my bad. etc hosts. Node 1, okay. Here 201 is there. 201, okay. This is 201. Connect to this one, okay. What is this? Save IO channel error connected to master. This one 202. We try type it is exiting, okay. Then the password connection option is not there. Error connected to this one. We cannot unable to connect it. Let me try one thing actually. Not allowed to connect. MySQL. I will do one thing. Straightforward. I will connect to the 202 with -u replication. -b also cache 1. Host not allowed to connect. My MariaDB1 itself not connecting. We'll do one thing. I have this one parameter. It will resolve the IP address. If host not working, that one will resolve this one. So variables like skip. Wait a minute. Skip resolve host name. Skip name resolve. Wait a minute. Set global. So it will take both host name and this one, both actually. Okay. Host name, IP address. If host name not there, it will read only variable. Docker. Wait a minute. Read only variable, right? So I can make it this one. Only option my.cnf only. Whether host name or IP address, it will not bother. Both it will take it. Okay. So that's what I'm making this one. Let me restart services. Services started. Okay. Skip name is wrong. Let me check slave status, whether it is coming or not. Still it is unable to do that. For your information, this is not our process issue, okay? Our this one issue actually. What is that? MariaDB host name. My bad actually. My server issue. This is unable to connect it actually. I will find the reason anyway. You know the process, right? Right now, replica has read all relay log, waiting for more updates, right? It is looking actually. So if any operations performed, automatically this connectivity issue is there. If connectivity issue not there, automatically it will come to sync actually. See, seconds behind master right now null. Nothing is there actually. No lag is there. Only issue, it is unable to connect it. That is only one thing. Okay. So if it can
Ram,
able to.
Ram, to change the host name, okay, you can just I have sent the link. So I have faced the same problem for Postgres also. So I resolved that one. Can you click and check for that? Is that possible?
That one already there, right? That entry already I checked in etc hosts.
Not entry. We need to be checked from command from. I sent the link in chat. Just click and you can understand that what need to be done.
What's naming? Host name CTL. One.
Yeah.
Host name CTL. MariaDB one only there. For example, artificial 7. Okay. Set host name. Already it is there actually. No use for us.
It resolved that one.
Correct only. In your case different, but in our case already host name is that one only. So for me no use. Correct, right? See, already my one MariaDB one only. Wait. Host name CTL both are same. Same only. It is host already it's there. I might use different server. Knowing itself, I done the mistake today. 201. Anyway, you know the process, right?
If now you can ping, you can it will be ping, right?
This one within the server it will work actually. Ping will work within the server, right?
So from the target.
Ping is working. Ping is working, but
now you can try one more time. Slave status. Stop the service.
No. Stop slave. No luck. Anyway, I will fix that. Don't worry. It will just 2 minutes of work. I will change the server. This server only issue. I know that. So very simple. But thing is, before promote, if you collect that master log position, right? Then only you can able to do that. After promote, if you taken the position, it is not perfect. It will not work. Okay. Say this one, which is I done the change command, right? Where is the change command? Yeah, this one. Okay. Yeah, this one you can do that. From this one, start slave. Okay, check show slave status. This one will work actually. Okay, if server only issue, that server perfectly working. This side it is not working. Okay, so you do this. You can add the failed node as a this one actually. But if due to some inconsistency, if your replica broken, if it is not coming up, simply run the base backup. Okay, that's thing. So we'll do one thing tomorrow. Master replication tomorrow we'll see that. Okay, both are masters.
Ram, in master there will be a split brain possibility there, right?
Which
So
one?
split blend, like if
No.
the users are
It's
using
managed. Internally increment we are passing actually. Whatever the, what is that? Even number transaction will go to one node, odd number transaction will go to one node. So there is no split brain.
okay, and if you don't mind, can you? It is very important. So can you summarize for 5 minutes, like exactly what we have done?
Hey, already for me 11 o'clock. Sorry, today cannot. Tomorrow, anything urgent?
No, for
If
me,
not urgent means leave it. Already 11 p.m. for me.
So Ram, if it is master, is it similar to like Galera cluster?
No. That is completely different. Gallery different. Without any third-party tool, MySQL given master.
I see.
Simple replication with small changes. You can do master. Tomorrow we'll see that. Not Galleria. Okay. I think some people bring a question. Should I share out? Server ID numeric only, Srikanth. Master, no Akbar. That problem they identified already with auto incremental transaction ID. They fixed it actually.
okay.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Thank you.